Welcome, greetings, and welcome. It's wonderful to have you here. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen. Beautiful. Let me know where you're connecting with me from, and let me know, are you currently in your 9 to 5? If you're still in your 9 to 5 and you have ever sat at your desk thinking there has got to be more to life than this, then you are definitely in the right place. Hi, I'm Carly. I used to be a 9 to 5 worker for over 30 years, and many a times I sat at my desk watching the clock ticking slowly down to home time. It wasn't until I was sent home after the 2020 lockdown that I knew I didn't want to go back to feeling like I was living in a box. After working at home for all that time during the lockdown, I had come to understand that the world had gone digital, and I started looking for a way to earn income from home. I came across a blueprint that showed me how to build an online business working 2 hours a day so I could have my time back doing the things that I love and being with my family. And today I'm going to be sharing with you the 2 hour workflow system that has transformed how I work. I'm also going to be sharing with you how social media can lead to daily pay for you and the 100% profit model that gave me back control of my income. At any time, if you'd like to learn more, just comment blueprint and I will send you the link for free access to the full step-by-step blueprint. Okay, I'm going to be covering three things. And these are the three things that are going to put you back in the driving seat and give you back control of your income. I worked for a long time as a public sector worker, and I thought this route was safer than being in the private sector. You know, almost like a job for life. And that's why I settled for that slightly lower pay because I wanted security. But it wasn't until I was made redundant whilst on maternity leave that I realized that I was totally disposable. And what I thought the rules of the game were wasn't what I thought it was. And regardless of the relationship that I thought I'd built up with management and the organization, I was still disposable. It was then I knew that I wanted something of my own business where I could be the boss. But I didn't know where to start. And what nobody tells you is that there is a strategy, a blueprint to building an online business. And these are the three things that are the backbone to success in your online business. The 2 hour work supported by automations. And I'm going to show you how simple this is. Number two, how to leverage social media for daily pay. And number three, the 100% profit model and why the maths are much simpler than you think. And we're going to have time for a live Q&A at the end. So make sure you have your questions ready and I'll tell you when and you just pop them in the chat. So I want to welcome anyone new that's coming in. And as you're coming in, just let me know, where are you connecting with me from? And put a yes in the chat if you're still in your 9 to 5. By the end of today, you will see exactly how this works and how close you already are to your online business. So, after I was made redundant, I actually went back to work, this time to the private sector as a self employed worker, because I thought this was one way to get back some control. But I found that I was still trading time for dollars and feeling like the very life was slowly being sucked out of me and wishing I could have more time with my son and wondering what I was doing wrong, how everyone else seemed to be building and getting on whilst time was slowly slipping me by, and still counting down the minutes to home time, just bearing with it, bear with it for another week, another month, another year. But here's what changed. I decided to stop waiting for perfect condition and start with what I had: 2 hours a day, a mobile phone, and a proven system. The blueprint showed me how an automated business could be set up in 2 days, making 100% profit. And when I say 2 hours a day, I don't mean panic and chaos. I mean 2 intentional hours. This is how the 2 hours break down. Number one, 60 minutes. 3 pieces of content on social media. There are 8 billion people on the planet, and believe me, social media is here to stay because 5 billion of those people, they are on social media. And there's another billion people that are estimated to be coming into the online space by 2030. Instead of just scrolling on social media and watching other people's content, how about creating your own content and sharing it? The blueprint teaches you how. Believe me, if I can do this, you can do this. Before I discovered the blueprint, I knew nothing about the online space. Nothing. I thought social media was just for passing the time. And trust me, you could do this 60 minutes before work, for example. And number two, 30 minutes responding to email and comments, which helps you to build a relationship and get to know your connections. This is something that you could do on your daily commute, on the bus or on the train. It's possible. And number three, a free copy paste ad strategy to high traffic websites. Many people Google how to work online, for example. Your advert would come up in those searches. This is something you could do during your break. Just take 30 minutes from your 1 hour lunch break. You could do this, or even do it after work. It's all possible. That's it. The blueprint teaches you how to build a business online the right way. A job pays you when you show up. A business earns when you don't. Type automations in the comment if you get this, and let me know if this lands for you. I was brought up to believe that if I worked longer, I could eventually get ahead. But whether I was in the public sector or the private sector, I was still living paycheck to paycheck. I would consider myself lucky if I was able to afford a holiday that year. And I knew something was missing from the equation. It was the blueprint that showed me the vital role of automations, and then the penny dropped. This is just a small part of what's inside the blueprint. Comment blueprint below for the full system. That is what automation gives you. It's not laziness, it's freedom. The ability to earn without being present for every transaction. So now that I've showed you the 2 hour workflow system and how it can support you to take back control of your time, let me show you now how social media is the engine that brings those transactions in. Social media is not your business. It's the road your customers travel to find you. Once you understand that, you stop trying to be everywhere and start showing up in one place consistently. Show up on one platform daily and speak to one person. Every post plants a seed consistently. In 90 days, the harvest becomes reliable. So, day one, plant seeds. By day 30, some of the seeds grow. By day 60, the harvest starts. By day 90, daily notifications start coming in. That's what happens when you show up consistently with the right system behind you. For free access to the full strategy, showing you exactly what to post and how to turn this into sales, just comment blueprint below. Okay, this is the max. When you keep 100% of your profits, no employer taking a cut, no platform eating into your profit margin, the numbers you need are much, much smaller than you think. In my search to build an online business, just blundering along, trying to figure things out alone, I used to sell body care products on Etsy. After buying the ingredients for the body butters, for example, staying up late making the product, packaging in it, mailing it out, sometimes I didn't even make $1 from each product. How many body butters do you think I needed just to make $100? Whilst with just one sale, I can now make between $100 and $1,400. One sale. Which model would you prefer to use? The small profit model, percent profit model? Okay, I know which model I chose, and I'm no different from you. I just learned the skills to run a business and replace my 9 to 5 income. I didn't have any experience of the online world. I didn't have a whole heap of time on my hands either. I was just sick and tired of feeling sick and tired. And I knew I needed something different because what I had been doing for 30 years hadn't gotten me anywhere. This business is completely transformed my life, and it's given me my time back and my energy back with my family and to create something I love. But the most amazing part of this business is it comes with weekly coaching from a 7-figure earner every Monday as part of the Legacy Builder. We have coaching and mentorship, and we get to go into breakout rooms with other business owners and entrepreneurs. Plus, we get to be part of a free community of over 60,000 other business owners and entrepreneurs. I've connected with so many like minded people. Now I feel like I'm part of a real community, a tribe. And you know what they say, you become like the people you spend the most time with. So let me ask you, who are you spending time with? Is it other builders? Let me know. So I'd like you now to go ahead and put your questions in the chat or in the comments. And whilst you're doing that, here are some questions that I've been asked in the past. Question number 1. So what is it then? What is it? What is the Legacy Builder about? Let me tell you. It's an online program that teaches you how to build an online business the right way. It's digital, that means it's downloadable. You get master resale rights, which means you own it, it's yours, and you get to resell it. And when you resell it, you keep, because it's yours, you keep 100% of the profits. That's between $100 to $1,400 every time you make a sale. It's no different from going to college to become a dentist or an accountant. That's it. Another question that I get asked a lot is, I've never had an online business before, or I tried to have an online business before, it didn't work. I haven't got any technical skills. Can I do this? Yes. The answer is yes, you can. It's a ready-made plug and play business. If you can use a mobile phone, you can do this. If you're coachable, yes, you can do this. Another question that I get asked is, do I need a big audience? Do I need a big following? No, you don't. You can do this with a small audience or no following. Listen, when it comes to 100% profit, it changes the maths completely. You can do this. Okay, let me check the chat for questions. Okay, we've got no more questions. So listen, we've covered 3 things. I showed you a small part of the simple blueprint to taking control of your income whilst you're still doing your 9 to 5. We covered the 2 hour workflow and how it's possible to fit it into the small pockets of time in your already busy day. 60 minutes here, 30 minutes there, and another 30 minutes. That's it. We covered why social media consistency is the engine that creates daily pay in your business. And we also covered why 100% profit means you need far fewer customers than you think to hit your income goals. If you're still on the fence, I see you. I know what it's like to want this and not quite believe that it's really possible. Just know that you don't have to figure this out alone. I'd like to give you free access to the full blueprint. Everything we just talked about and more. Just comment blueprint below and I'll personally make sure that you get it. And if you'd like this PDF that we've just walked through, just go to my website here on the screen, right there on the screen, put in your email and just reply back to the message that you get from me with the word PDF handout. If you don't see the message from me within 5 minutes, check your spam or check your other folders. You will get it within 5 minutes. And just reply back to me, PDF handout, and I'll send you this PDF that we've just gone through. Thank you so much for taking the time out for yourself today. Remember, your business is much closer than you think. I'll be going live here on YouTube 3 times a week, so make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And I will see you in my next live.